But I'm telling you, if I don't pay attention, that's why there's that saying, it could have been a snake. You know what I mean? Like you're trying to find something, and what's that phrase? Something about a snake. You're gonna get bit. That's what's gonna happen. What happened? That's the next time that I have to open up a box. If I don't pay attention to what's inside of it, there's just be a snake. Because that happened once. Snakes. I'm telling you right now, that's like one step away from a dragon. You put some wings on that sucker, and away you go. So you gotta watch out. With snakes too, they're so easily, you're not taking any chances. I was on a camping trip one time, and it's dark and it's the desert. So you don't, it's the one time, especially when you're young, you always bring a buddy. You're like, hey, I gotta go out into the wilderness, please. Well, the desert. This is the desert. Way worse, scarier, creepier. The animals that lurk in the night, like scorpions. No, thank you. So I brought my brother, and we went out. Luckily, you know, he had to venture out too. So we go out, and all of a sudden, we're just doing our business, and I like a couple feet away. I'm like, oh my goodness, I think that's a snake. And those thoughts you don't keep inside yourself, right? Like there are things you just kind of voice, because even if it's not a snake, you're not taking a chance, right? If there is a chance that it is a snake, why are you gonna hang around? You know what I mean? It's time to get out the hell out of Dodge. So I go, oh my goodness, that's a snake. And he confirms, or at least realizes, the same coiled up thing over there is what we believe to be a striking, vicious, fanged, and it swallows you whole because it can dislocate its jaw. That's what I'm saying here. If you weren't afraid now, check this out. Also breathes fire if it's upset. Doesn't do that last thing. But so we hightailed it out of there, and all of a sudden, from back at camp, not that far away, everybody's laughing. It was like somebody told the greatest story at the campfire, except there was no campfire and everybody was seemingly not with anybody else. Like they're all laughing individually, which could only mean one thing, that their plan had gone perfectly right, which it did because it was a fake snake. There's no real snake in the middle of the desert. We probably weren't even in the middle of the desert. We're probably like in a backyard somewhere. But that snake is real as anything else. Fake snakes are the only things that could potentially, from a glancing look real. Okay? Everything else, you're like, that's not a real crocodile until it bites your face off. And that's why you always run. You don't fight a snake, crocodile, dragon. You see what I'm saying?